We all know that there are bosses in Minecraft like the Ender Dragon, and most people consider the Ender Dragon the most powerful mob in the game. But there's a mob that isn't spawned naturally, and you can't get in the game unless you have a command, which is more powerful than the Ender Dragon without any buffs. You might be wondering what that is. It's the killer rabbit. You might be wondering, well, what is the killer rabbit? I've never seen it before, etc. Well, rabbits were added all the way back in 2014 with the normal rabbits. There were two special rabbits. The Toast Easter egg, where you would name a rabbit Toast with a name tag, and you would get a special type of rabbit. But then there was the killer rabbit, and the chance of finding one of these in the wild when it was first released was 1 in 1,200, meaning it was as rare as the new blue axolotl. Also, the killer rabbit is extremely powerful, doing 8 hearts of damage, which is more powerful than the Ender Dragon, which can do 6 hearts of damage with its wings. So, this thing is pretty powerful and all, and since we know what this thing is, why is it even in the game? Well, the rabbit is a reference from a movie called Monty Python and the Holy Grail. You might be wondering, what does a movie that came out in the 1900s have to do with Minecraft? Well, there's a scene in the movie where the guards get attacked by a rabbit. Guess what that rabbit is? A killer rabbit.
There he is. Where? There.
What, behind the rabbit?
It is the rabbit.
You silly sod!
What?
You got us all worked up!
Well, that's no ordinary rabbit. That's the most foul, cruel, and bad-tempered rodent you ever set eyes on.
You two coming right up!
Look! Jesus Christ! I warned you.
Shut up!
Do they listen to me?
Right!
Oh, no.
And the game, Minecraft, has been through many texture changes with different blocks. And so has this rabbit who hasn't even been in the game for years. Which is kind of weird since they don't really change stuff that isn't in the game anymore. But the texture of the rabbit has been changed through these years. From the first rabbit with a normal white rabbit with blood over its mouth, then which I couldn't find a picture of. For some reason, I couldn't find a picture anywhere. Then a month or so later, the texture changed again to a white rabbit with blood on his legs, mouth, and feet. And then a little bit later, the last texture change happened, and it turned into the normal rabbit, normal killer rabbit we all know today. This removed all the blood and kept the red eyes. And one of the reasons is because Minecraft, it's a child's game. Most child's games do not have blood. Another example of this is back in 2010 when the pigmen, instead of having all the green, it had blood. They changed that to the green slime we all know and love today. There was also some more textures I found, but I don't know if they are the real originals because every video I watched on this topic, they didn't show these, but that picture's on screen now. Also, why can't you never find the rabbit in game nowadays? Well, the rabbit can only be spawned with a command, when it used to be able to spawn naturally, which I think is pretty cool. They still update it and let you spawn it. I think that's really good. But Jeb also gave a reason for the removal of the killer rabbit. I thought the killer bunny was a tired joke, and it's been referenced in so many games, including a game I worked on before Minecraft called Whispers and Carrara, where the rabbit was named Big Pointy Teeth, which is also why that's a splash text in Minecraft. The bunnies are also just too dangerous. They're basically like a random death event. Of course, there are quite few random death events in Minecraft, like the skeleton horsemen, who spawn during thunderstorms, but at least you get a weather warning and can stay indoors. And he's correct. The killer rabbit has been in lots of video games. One of the most popular probably being Dragon's Crown or Terraria. And if I'm being honest, I'm pretty happy this thing isn't in the game anymore, and I bet hardcore players are too.